If you're looking for a home in Oviedo or on the north or east side of Orlando and you want great schools, resort type amenities, all situated in a beautiful natural setting, you have to check out Live Oak Reserve. In this video, we'll take a 4K tour and show you the top 5 reasons Live Oak Reserve is one of the Orlando area's top communities. Let's get after it. Welcome everyone, it's Doug Packard, your no BS Orlando area real estate expert at Live Oak Reserve, one of Oviedo's premier subdivisions. Live Oak Reserve is a 933 lot community divided into 16 sections or villages. It was carved out of a beautiful natural setting with many acres set aside as conservation area. We'll cover the amenities in detail, but they include a resort style junior Olympic swimming pool, a clubhouse, splash pad, athletic fields, playgrounds, beach volleyball court, basketball courts, and tennis courts. If you have any questions about Live Oak Reserve or any area in Central Florida, please feel free to text, email, or call me anytime for straightforward answers without the typical realtor BS and rah-rah. You can also drop your questions in the comments below if you prefer. If you'd like to see all the homes for sale in Live Oak Reserve, there's a link in the description also. Please hit the like, subscribe, and notification buttons. It really helps our channel out. Live Oak Reserve is located about 18 miles northeast of downtown Orlando with 2 entrances off State Road 426, also known as Chuluota Road. Live Oak Reserve was first developed in 2001 by Engle Homes, a large national production builder. Engle was later acquired by Tousa Homes, who filed for bankruptcy shortly after the acquisition of Engle. It's a shame because Engle was one of the better production builders in the area. Tousa's remaining lots were purchased by Meritage Homes, a production builder known for their large floor plans. As we look at Google Maps, you can see Oviedo on the northeast side of Orlando, and Live Oak Reserve is on the far east side of Oviedo. That area we used to call Chuluota, but it's been annexed by the city of Oviedo. These are Engle built homes that you see here. The great majority of the homes in Live Oak Reserve were built by Engle. And these homes were built by Meritage Homes. Note the large footprints. Let's zoom out on Google Earth and give you a perspective of what's around you at Live Oak Reserve. That's 417, which is the Eastern Beltway. That's State Road 434 or Alafaya Trail. That's the University of Central Florida right there. That is Oviedo on the park. And that is State Road 419 or Chuluota Road. State Road 50, which goes over to the coast, and that's State Road 46, which also goes to the coast. And all this area here is basically conservation area for the St. Johns River Water Management District. And that is the Mosquito Lagoon, and just to the right or to the east of that is the Atlantic Ocean. So what is it that makes Live Oak Reserve so sought after? Well, these reasons aren't in any particular order, but number one, it's got a great amenity package. There's a nice clubhouse where you can have birthday parties and events. And at that clubhouse, there's a resort style Junior Olympic swimming pool with a circular slide. There's also a splash pad for the little ones. There's a sports park with basketball and tennis courts. And it also has restroom facilities. And inside that beautiful circular oak hammock is lots of playground equipment. It's very well shaded for both the parents and the kids. There are athletic fields, including a baseball diamond and a full soccer field. And there's also a covered playground, covered and shaded. These are some of the smaller Engle floor plans that you see right here. And these are some of the larger Engle plans. That was the purpose of the villages, to have a bit of a consistency of size and types of homes in each village. And then a few more Meritage homes. And those aren't yard ornaments, those are real sandhill cranes. So our second reason that Live Oak Reserve is so popular, and that's the great schools. Seminole County and Oviedo in particular are very well known for their great school system. The schools are pretty close by. That is Parton Elementary right there. You see how close that is. Child's Middle right across the street. And Haggerty High right there, which is not as close as the other two, but it's still pretty close. And you can see the test scores here. Parton Elementary, grade A, Child's Middle, grade A, and Haggerty High, grade A. It's rare that you get all three schools to have an A grade. There's quite a variety of homes to choose from in Live Oak Reserve. That is, when they're available. There hasn't been a whole lot of availability in the last couple of years. Our third reason why home buyers pick Live Oak Reserve: its natural setting. The community was carved out of heavily wooded Econ River Basin land, so there are lots of trees, many acres of conservation area, and lots of wildlife. You'll see white-tailed deer, wild turkeys, sandhill cranes, all kinds of aquatic bird life, and the occasional black bear. The developers took maximum advantage of the lay of the land in platting the lots, so many either have water views or wooded conservation views. In addition to the Engle and Meritage homes, there were a few lots on Horseshoe Lake that were sold off to custom builders to build spec homes or to individuals to build at a later time. And our fourth reason for the popularity of Live Oak Reserve: larger lots. We're not talking about huge acreage here, but the lots are bigger than your typical newer home subdivision, and there's room for a pool and still have room for the kids to play. The fifth reason people love Live Oak Reserve: the sense of community. Live Oak Reserve is just a close-knit community. Maybe it's because of the 4 different amenity centers, or because of all the sidewalks and places to walk, bike, or jog. But there just always seem to be people out doing stuff. That, along with scheduled neighborhood events and parties, present plenty of opportunities to make friends in the community. For those that want to keep to themselves, that's perfectly fine too. But know that it's easy to meet people if you want to. That can be particularly attractive to folks moving from out of state. That's a neighborhood blood drive going on the same day as the community garage sale. All in all, there's just a lot of reasons why Live Oak Reserve residents love where they live. Well, now you know why Live Oak Reserve is one of the most popular and sought after communities in Central Florida. We talked about a few of the positives, but what about the negatives? The only complaint I've ever heard was that the neighborhood was a little too far out and you had to go into Oviedo to get to a grocery store. Well, Publix took care of that and built a store right at the south entrance to Live Oak Reserve, along with a few local tenants and a couple of office out parcels. Now, you don't even have to leave the neighborhood to get to a Publix. Remember, there's a link in the description below to all the Live Oak Reserve homes for sale. Let me know if there's any you would like to see in person. If you want honest answers about Live Oak Reserve or any community in the Orlando and Central Florida area, just text, email, or call me with any questions. I'm never too busy to respond. You'll find out what you need to know, not just what you want to hear. See you again soon.